So today I wanted to share with you a common mistake I keep seeing again and again with people who are running Facebook video ads. Okay, and I definitely needed to share this with you because at the moment that this is why people's video ads are costing more than they need to, and it's something that's actually gone through in Laurel's training, but people seem to skip over this important thing. So I wanted to bring this to your attention. I've actually created a doc here for you guys if you don't quite get it, okay? So I thought if I did it from a different perspective, maybe that would help. Now, want to go through this today because it's something that I noticed many of my clients over the last 12 months. This is where they came a cropper, as we say, and they didn't quite get the results they could have done, okay, if they just followed this process, because people believe that this is not important, whereas actually it's one of the biggest parts of this strategy. And I know that a lot of people say, well, there's only so many hours in the day, Tina, and we can't do this all the time. Actually, you can. Anybody can. It's just about being prepared and focusing on the right things, okay? If you want to win with this low-cost video ad strategy, you need to just think ahead and focus and make sure that you're planning ahead. We all have phones. We don't need to over-edit what we're doing if we know what we're doing. If you're an expert at what you do, all of this is easy for you, okay? If you're not an expert, go away and become an expert and then come back and do this, because if you're not, then this won't work for you anyway, okay? So I wrote this here just to remind you all the way through this quick chat. Okay, so basically, what is this common error? Okay, it's just that no one's doing enough organic content right now. Okay, and I don't mean just doing any type of organic content. I actually mean following the strategy that is laid out in the program itself. And Laurel actually lays it out in campaign 3. And all you need to be doing is solving one problem a day. You can be putting out an extra power content ad, an extra conversion multiplier ad. You could be doing some long form video where you're doing a little bit of over the shoulder. You could be doing like teaching somebody. I mean, one of Laurel's main focuses always was solving a problem. One problem a day, one problem at a time. It doesn't need to take you longer than a couple of minutes. For the majority of these, or maybe you have to do something for one of your clients, you could do an over the shoulder video. And all these things add up to show your warm audience, people who are watching your ads, your cold audience, they don't know who you are yet, yeah? And we know that people have to watch a certain amount of content to actually begin trusting you if you have an online agency or an online service. They don't know who you are. You know, I often tell the story that I come from a small island and we all know each other, so that if I wanted like my hair cut or let's say the toilet was broken, I knew exactly who I'd call because we all knew each other, okay? We all knew how well somebody could fix something or how much they would charge, how good the result would be, where to go if you want something nice to eat, what your taste, tastes on. You know which boat you want to get on to go to another island because you liked that boatman or you trusted them that they knew where the rocks are. All these things made it so much easier to have that choice. But if you have an online business, nobody knows who you are. I was saying the other day to Dan about being in a city as well. You don't know who to choose unless you've got a group of people who've already been living there all their life, at least 5 years. And the whole point of putting organic video out is as soon as someone sees your ad, they're going to come and check you out. And if your Facebook page is empty, they're not going to trust you because they have no idea who you are, and they're likely to think, oh, this person's just another spam, another fake, or whatever, okay? But can you imagine if your page is full of useful problem-solving content and like some content showing them, like maybe you're having a bit of fun in the office, some content helping people solve a problem. That's what Laurel did. In fact, I'm going to tell you quick. Laurel tells the story often about when she first began. She was still working at the TV station, and every day she'd roll out of bed 5 a.m. in the morning and she would grab a sticky note from the wall, okay? What does that mean? Well, she thought every day about what things she knew she could solve the problems for, and she would write them on the sticky notes, and then each day when she got up, she didn't have to think about the problem she was going to solve and record. she'd grab the idea without having to think about it, and then she'd look at it and go, okay, this is the problem I'm going to solve. She'd grab her iPhone 6 and literally record that problem and the solution to that problem, and then she'd stick it straight out on her Facebook page, and that was it. And Instagram probably too. Don't know if they had Instagram back then, but that's what she did. Yeah. And we can all do the same. She said to me the other day, yeah, if you're stuck for content to create, just solve one problem every day. And you don't need to overwhelm people. Just choose one problem that you know your ideal clients will be having and solve that problem. And that's what you need to do. Just be helpful. Don't think about over editing. Don't think about you don't need to even add captions to this organic material, because if people want captions, they can just click caption, and Facebook or Instagram will give them the captions. Same with YouTube. Okay, it doesn't always give them all the right words, especially if you're like me, because I've got a bit of a Cornish accent. But it gives them the gist. And the main point is it shows that you know what you're talking about, which is what this is about. It's about showing people that you know what you're on about, showing them you know what you do, so that if they're stuck with that problem, they know who to go to. And that's all this is about. Yeah, you just keep showing up so that people understand what it is you do, and then when they need your service, they know who you are. They're more likely to trust you. You already built clarity and certainty, and they know who to choose. So if you want more information about this, like I said, I actually created this for my clients today, because I know that a lot of people are getting stuck on this concept. And I know a lot of people put it to one side, I'll do this next week. And actually, by putting it aside, you're actually damaging your whole strategy, because one, by putting out organic content, you're actually going to be reducing the cost of your ads, because Facebook will know who to put your content out to, your ads out to, and also you're helping the algorithm to find more people who want what you've got as well. Everything you do by putting out on social media pages helps their algorithm to find more people who want what you got. Okay, so lowering cost, building algorithm, which is what this is all about right now. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Now, if you need the link to the training that helps you with content that Laurel made last summer, give me a shout. I have the link. I send it to all of my clients. It's more than an hour long, but it's incredible. Okay, it talks about staying in the long game and how many people give up a few months in, and maybe like you have 3 people who are just about to click on your ad, and then they can't find you. You know, so it's a long-term strategy. If you go and put in a lot of effort into your ads, definitely put in organic content. Don't worry about too much about keeping it polished, whatever. So one problem a day, and just share it straight to your pages. Just share it, okay? And in that you will find you will build a better audience. Facebook will know who to show your stuff to, and you'll lower the cost of your ads.